Okay, so now that we have the basics of inserting text, images, links, and tables, I'm going to walk you through a very simple website, and I'm going to create one here very quickly to show you exactly how it can be done. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight everything I have done so far and just delete it to start from scratch. So what I want to do is I want to create a website within a table, because tables make it very easy to organize the content on the screen. So the first thing I am going to do is insert a table. And I want my table to be two rows and 2 columns, a width of 800. I don't want any border, so I'm going to leave that at 0. And I'm going to leave the cell padding and spacing alone for now. I can come back and adjust that if I need to later. So I'll click OK, and now I have my table. So what I want to do is I want to organize my content for my entire page within this table. So I'm going to drop this bottom bar down a little bit just to give myself some room to work. And I'm going to move this center column line over to the left a little bit, and I'm going to move this middle one up a little bit. Something like that. Okay. So now, what I want to do, actually I'll move this one down just a little bit. Okay, so in this top right-hand column, I'm going to give my website a title. And I'm going to name it Marine Mammals. I'm going to center this title. I'm going to make it bold. So I have my title. Now in this top left cell, I want to insert an image. So I will click Image, and I'm going to put my picture of waves here, add alternate text, click OK, and now that picture is rather large, so I could adjust the size of it within Photoshop, or I can simply make it a little bit smaller, hold my Shift key and drag that bottom right box over, and I can make it a little smaller. Okay, so now we're looking a little better. Here in my bottom right box, this is where I might type an introduction to the website. Might have some basic information about marine mammals. Something like that, just to introduce your viewers to your content. And over here on the left, this is where I might put links. And like I mentioned before, this might be where I start creating my other pages that I'll be discussing. So in a marine mammals website, I might have a page about dolphins. And you'll notice when I hit the return button, it drops 2 spaces down. If I hold my Shift key and hit my return button, it only drops 1 space down. So if you don't want that 2 spaces between your words, hold your Shift key and hit your return button. So I have dolphins, maybe I have a page about sea lions, Shift return, sea otters. Again, hold my Shift key, hit my return key to drop down 1 space. Maybe orcas and humpback whales. So now I have 5 other pages I can link to. And again, you can adjust these fonts to make them look the way you want. But for now, this is some basic things here. So I'm going to do a quick file save, and I'm going to view this in my browser. So I'll refresh, and you'll notice I have my page here. I don't have any borders. So, again, I would adjust the formatting of my content to make it look a little nicer. But this is how you get your content out on the web page. The last thing I want to do here on my first home page is to link to these various web pages that I haven't even created yet. And I'll show you how to do that. The page we're working on now is called home.html, and we can see that at the top here, home.html. These other pages, I'm going to name whatever they are. So for example, dolphins I'll probably name dolphins.html. So to link to it, I'm going to highlight this term, and in my link field down here at the bottom, I'm going to type in dolphins.html. Again, all lowercase, all one word, dolphins.html. I'll click off of it, and I'm going to do the same thing for all of these links. sealions.html. All one word, all lowercase. seotters.html. orcas.html. And finally, humpbackwhales.html. I will file save. Now I don't have these pages created, but now that they are here on my home page, I can do a really nifty trick that saves both time and effort when creating these other web pages. And I'll show you how to do that here in the next video. Also, don't forget to add a home link that will take your visitors to your site back to your main home page. So perhaps you will want to add a home link at the bottom or top of your list of links. Simply highlight it, and this time give it the name of your home page. In my case, it's home.html. Click away from it, do a file save, and now as we continue to build the sites that we have listed here, we will have all of these links already active on those pages. So we won't have to create these and type in the actual link addresses as we go.